We have an open limp, and I wake up with ace queen of diamonds, a great hand. So the cutoff decides to raise it up to $2 to go over the open limper heads. The button folds. The small blind's going to think about it for a while and decide to put in the call for $2. I decide that isn't enough with ace queen suited, and I 3-bet it to $10. The open limper thinks about it for a while, which you wouldn't think you would be calling $10 from a 50-cent limp. However, you'd be mistaken. There he goes and puts in the call. The cutoff is going to fold him. Small blind insta calls. It's not a good look here in the big blind, but we're going 3 ways to a flop. And the flop comes a dream. Comes ace and queen on there. We have top 2 pair. Here's when I decide I think about if I should c-bet or not. With this big of a pot, there's no reason not to. I throw in $10. Under the gun limper insta folds. The small blind puts in the call, and we are headed to a turn card, which is kind of a scare card. It's a king. I should be good here. Small blind checks over. I decide to bet out 15, thinking that I still do have the best hand. I do lose to ace king. I do lose to jack 10. However, he quickly calls, and so now we're headed to the river, and it brings in what looks like a brick. However, it is the 3rd club. I don't like that card at all. The small blind decides to check. I decide to check it over, flip over my cards, and show that I have top 2 pair. And he proclaims that king screwed him and flips over jack 10. Here, I think he's messing with me, and he decides to flick his cards towards the board. He really doesn't see what he has. He didn't realize that he had a straight. This is classic home game 25-50 material. So that one kind of hurt. I did end up losing over $35 in that pot to a guy who had a straight who didn't even know it.